Hey, Shalom. Hey, Shalom. Slakia. Hey, Shalom. Uh, this is your brother Yakal La Ha Kwataza or Aisha from Wichita, Kansas. Slakia, I got a little stuffy nose. There's a little bug going around my house. Uh, my household. My girl and my son got a little sickness, little flu, not flu, little cold. It hasn't hit me really hard. I just got a stuffy nose, you know, a little backed up. But other than that, I'm cool. But Slakia, if it, I just beforehand, you know, I got a little stuffy nose. But um, before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakat. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of Great Millstone. All right, the men of GMS. Okay, those are the men who I learned the absolute truth of the Bible from. They have the absolute 100% truth of the Bible and the true breakdowns of the Bible. Okay, and those are the true prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, if you want to believe that or not. Okay, and peace, love, and citations to the elect. All right, hopeful elect. You know. All right. Um, how do you say it? Like probably a whole week from now. Uh, not from now, a whole week late. Before I'm making this lesson, I finally finished watching. Actually, maybe like 3, maybe 4 days ago. I finally finished watching this movie. Leave the World Behind. All right, that everybody's raving about. Okay, I'm kind of late to the party. You know, how do you say it? I finally finished it. Finished watching it with my girl. And there was like we watched. I'm just gonna cover the last scene. Because me and her watched. We've been pretty busy lately, and so we had to stop and pause the movie and watch it later or the next day. And uh, we paused the video. We paused the movie at like 10 minutes, 8 minutes or something like that. Yeah, like 10 minutes or something, like right before, the girl walks down the you know goes into the bunker, the rich people's bunker. Yeah, I'm spoiling the movie. All right, go watch it yourself. Okay, and the last scene is the little girl of the Edomite family, white family. All right, she goes down the she enters a rich people's house, all right, and they have their own bunker, doomsday bunker, all right, um, under their their mansion, not mansion, but their house, and it shows that they got workout equipment, stored goods, all of Friends, the Friends show, like every episode, and this last scene is real spiritual, man, and I'm, um, you know, after me and my girl watched it, because there was a whole bunch of tension and stuff going on elsewhere in the movie and whatnot, with all these other characters. And after we watched this last scene, me and her were like, she was like, "That's it," that's it. That's how they're gonna end the movie. And I'm like, yeah, that's a perfect ending. I like it. That's a perfect ending. She's like, what? They know. My girl, she was like, no, that. She was like, what? That ain't no. How's that a perfect ending? Like what? They left out so much. Like they could have done a way better ending. I'm like, actually, no. That's a perfect, absolutely perfect ending, man. And she kept saying like, how? I'm like, you know, I'm like, shoot, because of the Bible, the scriptures, that's how, if he, you know, if you knew the Bible, you would know, that's a perfect ending, man. All right, for that, for the movie like this, because sh what happens in the movie is, the little girl, she breaks into the rich people's house, okay, The rich people aren't there. They probably died or, died somewhere else, wherever they were at. All right. So that, this old, they got this, not old, they got this house. All right. And she has it all to herself, man. All right. All right. And she somehow uh enters into the doomsday bunker. All right. And there's, workout equipment, all types of snacks and food, stored goods, stored food. It's comfortable, you know, she's just chilling in there, and there's all types of, it's a doomsday bunker, man. And mind you, this in the beginning of the show, in the beginning of the movie, um, this little girl's she's been watching or streaming, not streaming, but she's she was binge watching, you know, uh, the TV show Friends, okay. She was binge watching the TV show Friends, okay, and before all the internet and the outage, the blackout happened, because that's what happened in the movie. There was a blackout, and all internet connection, went out right before she was about to watch, the last episode, of Friends. She was all mad and being fussy, and while you're watching the movie, you're like, man, she was a spoiled little brat, you know, that's all she cares about. When all hell's breaking loose, all she cares about is watching Friends, you know. But you know, in these rich people's bunker, they have a whole every episode of Friends, man. Okay, and she got the whole bunker to herself, and she's like, wow, this is perfect. This is like, she was watching the last episode of Friends, and it was just like perfect, And if you don't know the Bible, if you don't know the truth, man, all right, if you're not in this truth, man, you wouldn't understand. You would think like, oh, what the hell? That's goofy. Like why would they add that? Like, you know, what the fuck? But knowing the Bible, man, knowing this truth, you know, that's a perfect ending, man. Because that this little girl, she represents, the elect, all right? The Lord's elect, or his 144,000 elect men, his servants, his prophets out there in the highways and byways, all right, putting up these videos, okay, preaching out there every week, okay, all right, the men of Great Millstone, all right, on down, all right, okay, they're going to be in this position, all right. The Lord's going to put them in this position. He's going to kill off, all right, okay, these rich people, all right, who have these doomsday bunkers, and he's going to somehow put his men, his servants, his prophets into these doomsday bunkers, man. While all hell's breaking loose, man. Okay, and he's going to keep them safe in that hiding place, man. Okay, which is those doomsday bunkers, man. All right, and they're gonna have in these doomsday bunkers, they're gonna have like video games, and our favorite things, man. Our favorite foods, our favorite tastes, workout equipment, everything we want, man. All right, we're gonna be in this position, man. And I'm like, man, that's fitting, man, because the Lord said He's gonna, He knows our hearts, He knows our desires, He knows, you know, what we want before we were even born, man. We know He knows us more than we even know ourselves, man. Why? He created us, man. So He's gonna put us in situations like this. All right. Your favorite hobby, your favorite thing. He's probably gonna make sure I like basketball. You know, he's probably gonna put me, Lord willing. I'm saying Lord willing, man. 'Cause probably not, but Lord willing, man. Yeah, how about Shemal Shai willing? There's doomsday bunkers, with full basketball courts, with whole sneaker collections. How do you say it? Just all types. It probably with internet, you know, stuff like that. With nice cars, in those doomsday bunkers, and nice swimming pools. Maybe exotic animals, your favorite animals. Stuff like that. Your favorite things, man. In these doomsday bunkers, man. All right. So this movie, the ending of this movie, symbolizes what's exactly going to happen for the Lord's elect, His servants, His prophets in these end days, man. Not all of them, because some will be beheaded and some will be, but some of the men of the Lord are going to be put in these doomsday bunkers. All right, and I'm gonna prove it, man. All right, with the scriptures. This is Job 27 and 17. It says, start at 16. Job 27, verse 16. It says, though he heap up, I'm going to start at 14. It says, this is speaking about the white man, Esau, Edom. All right. It says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Okay, though he heap up silver as the dust, and prepare raiment as the clay. All right, that's this this devil, these Edomites, these rich Edomites, you know, preparing their doomsday bunkers, putting all the the goods, their collections, all right, their wine collections, gold, all this, everything that all these collections, these fine things of in life, they're gonna be in these doomsday bunkers, man. All right, that's what this verse 17, verse 16 is saying. Though he heap up silver, all right, as the dust, and prepare raiment as the clay. Verse 17 it says, he may prepare it, but the just, all right, who's the just? The elect, all right, the Lord's men out there on the highways and byways preaching with the garments on, man, with the ponchos on, okay, all right, rebuking, you Jakes, man, you Israelites, all right, day in, week in and week out, okay, on YouTube, man, the men of great millstone on down, all right, it says, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver, all right. So yeah, man, that's that's the scene right here, man. Okay, though he prepared, though it's like what it say? It says though he may prepare it, all right, but, make these doomsday bunkers, but it says the just shall put it on, all right. The Lord's gonna put His elect in those doomsday bunkers, man. That's what that means, man. That's the true breakdowns of the scriptures, man. And I get that from the men of Gray Millstone, man. They got the true breakdowns, because what else is that talking about, man? All right. Because Proverbs 13 and 22, it says, a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner, all right, the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. Okay. Who's it speaking about? All right, the Edomites, all right, the rich Edomites, these rich, wealthy Edomites, all right, preparing for the return of Yahweh Shai, all right, Armageddon, all right, the end of the world, all right, okay, all right. It says, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just, and the Lord, in His men, the Lord's men, His servants are gonna be placed in these doomsday bunkers while everybody else is getting killed, sent to FEMA camps, all hell breaking loose and whatnot, mass death and whatnot. All right, and that's what's coming, man. Jacob's trouble. And what is this year coined by Apostle Tahar? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right, the year of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, and we'll just all these crazy weather events, floods and earthquakes and shootings, look what happened in Japan. All these crazy things going on around the world, and January just started, man. All right, what is it? January 6th, 5th, 4th or 5th, something like that. It's the first week of January, man. All right, okay. So yeah, man, the Lord ain't playing, man. This might be the year that Jacob's trouble comes to pass, man. All right, all hell breaks loose. All right, the dollar crashes. Pandemonium in the streets. All right, your stores being empty, no goods, no food. All right, people breaking into their houses, man. All right, the things that you see in the movie, all right, in this movie are going to come to pass. All right, neighbors shooting each other, killing each other, stealing, robbing their own houses. All right, okay, all that, man. So be ready, man. All right, and how do you get ready? Oh, by preparing food and water for no, man. I mean, that's a wise thing to do, you know. But how do you truly prepare for Jacob's trouble, man? By getting right with Yahweh Shai. All right. doing his work. And if you're not able to do the work right now, get built up in the spirit and edified enough so you can do the work of the Lord. Go out there on the highways and byways and put up edifying videos every day, man, to the best of your ability. Okay, okay, because the work of the Lord, all right, and getting right with the Lord is what's going to get you into these doomsday bunkers, man. The work of the Lord is going to get you saved. The work of the Lord is going to get you beamed up into the chariots. All right, is what's going to get you to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. All right, the first risen. Okay, even if you have to die, man. That the elect are going to be doing the work of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, if they like it or not. All right, because the work of the Lord ain't pleasing. All right, but only a select few men. All right, are going to be doing the true work of Yahweh Shemi Shai, and that's the men of Great Millstone and the followers. All right, the same men that are following the men of Great Millstone in truth and sincerity. All right. I hope this was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Shemi Shai, Bahashem Harakak Wadash. See you in the next lesson. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom.